Good morning, class. Welcome to the live online classes. Today I'm going to continue with chapter 5, agriculture, food crops and cash crops. Last time I have done rice as a food crop. Today I'm going to continue with the food crops. The food crop name here, which I'm going to continue, is known as wheat. Number 2 is known as wheat, wheat. Now, wheat in Nepali or Hindi language is known as gahu. Okay. Now, wheat is the next important cereal crop after rice. After rice, you get wheat. So, cereal means what? Anaj or food grain that can be eaten as a food. It requires comfortable weather. It requires cozy weather. Okay, the weather condition it requires is COZY, cozy weather. Okay. Wheat is a crop of temperate grasslands. Now, temperate grasslands means, okay, there in the temperate grasslands, what kind of temperature you have? Mild to wild summers and cool winters. Okay. So for this you can refer to page number 59. We are doing wheat. Okay. It is a grain cereal crop. Now here wheat is a grain, GRAIN. Okay, I will write with a white chalk. Grain, CEREAL, cereal crop. Now what does this grain cereal crop mean? Okay, it means that all cereal crops are members of grass family. Okay, all cereal, CEREAL, cereal crops are members of grass family. Therefore, it is known as grain cereal crop. The wheat is known as grain cereal crop, which can be grown all over the world. You can grow anywhere in the world. It requires, okay, what kind of, okay, temperature, rainfall? There now we are going to study about that. Okay. Now, I'm writing here WHEAT, wheat. Now, the temperature. The first one is temperature. It requires what kind of temperature? For wheat, different temperature is required at different stages of, okay, planting, growing as well as ripening. The temperature should be between 10 degrees Celsius to 15 degrees Celsius. So at first, the temperature should be 10 degrees Celsius to 15 degrees Celsius. Now, this is the period when you are basically planting a seed. When you are planting a seed, PLANTING, planting, okay, seeds, or what we call when you are, okay, what we call seed like ropnu. Okay. And the second temperature that you need is 15 degrees Celsius to, okay, now I'm doing another, okay, temperature which is required for, okay, wheat, okay, 15 degrees Celsius to 18 degrees Celsius. Okay. Now, this is the time for growing, GROWING, growing. When the plant, okay, when the grass of this wheat are growing, Tulo Hudesa, okay, it is, okay, what we call growing up. And the third temperature that you need is 21 degrees Celsius to 26 degrees, okay, 26 degrees Celsius. During this time, okay, it is known as ripening. Fully developed or fully matured. Okay, this is the period. Okay, so there are 3 different temperatures needed at different stages when growing wheat. Now, what kind of sunshine do you need for growing wheat? Okay, for growing wheat we need, okay, bright sunshine. But at the time of ripening, which is a must for the wheat. Below 21 degrees Celsius, temperature is harmful for its growth. Below 21 degrees Celsius, okay, the temperature is harmful for the ripening, okay. Now, what kind of rainfall do you need for growing of wheat? The rainfall needed is 50 centimeter or 50 millimeter, okay, to 100 centimeter or 100 millimeter. Last time only I told you rainfall can be measured in centimeters as well as millimeters, okay. Now, what kind of soil does wheat need? Okay, it needs well drained. Well drained means moist, okay, well watered, okay, loamy soil, okay. Now, whenever we are talking about loamy soil means clay soil which has got silt, etc. Okay, it is very fertile soil, okay, is best suited for growing wheat. So, I am talking about well drained, okay, well, okay, watered, I write well watered, okay, loamy soil. So, what kind of land? Now I am writing another point, okay. What kind of land does wheat need for growing? Gentle undulating slope, okay. Gentle means has gentle curve, okay. C-U-R-V-E, curve, okay, or slopes. Now, what it means is, it needs land which is a little bit irregular in shape, curvy lands or wavy lands, okay, which is ideal for growing wheat, which is perfect for growing wheat. The main wheat growers of the world are European unions, okay, or European countries, okay. Now, there are many European countries, like 48, I think so, okay. 48 European countries. In these places, okay, basically wheat is grown. China, and third is India, Russia, USA, Canada, Ukraine, Pakistan, as well as Australia. In the colder northern areas, spring. Now, do you know what is the spring? I think so, okay. The season after winter and before summer is known as spring, okay. Spring. In the cool north areas, spring wheat is grown, example in the Canadian prairies. Now, prairies is a rocky mountain areas, okay, where there is temperate grasslands as well as savannas as well as, okay, shrublands, okay. In the warmer grasslands, so I am talking Canada prairies in the North America, okay. In the warmer grasslands, winter wheat is also cultivated. Now, winter wheat is a rabi crop in India, okay. In India, wheat is grown in Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, Haryana, Rajasthan, Bihar, Gujarat, Maharashtra, West Bengal and Uttarakhand. Now, we are moving on to the third food crop, okay, of this chapter, that is known as maize. Okay, now I am doing maize. M-A-I-Z-E, maize. But before going to the maize, I just want to, okay, remind you the major ingredients of wheat is found in bread, porridge, biscuits, muesli also. Muesli means what we call, okay, oats, okay. Then also in pancakes we find wheat as well as, okay, pasta, okay. And in noodles we find some kind of wheat, okay. From wheat it is made, okay. Now let's go to the maize, okay. Maize has a wide variety of uses. Now it is grown in 3 seasons. In your book it is not written that, but it is grown, okay, in mainly in 3 seasons, okay. 3 growing seasons. Okay, the first one is Kharif, 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 okay, as a Kharif crop, okay, as a Rabi crop, okay, and also it is grown in spring. Now spring, that time only I told you what is a spring. It is grown as a food crop. Now what is a food crop? Okay, we use food crop for consumption, okay, as a food that we eat is known as a food crop. So maize is used as a food crop. Number one, it is used as a food crop. Number two, okay, it is used as a fodder. Fodder means, okay, chara for animals, okay, food for animals, okay, or animal food. And third, it is used as an industrial product. It is used as an industrial product. Now, what does industrial product mean? No? Okay, now, this maize is used as a major ingredient in alcohol. Alcohol, alcohol, okay. Beverages, Beverages as beverages. Now alcohol, you know what is alcohol, intoxicating drink, whereas beverages, any liquid, okay, basically suitable for drinking. Another one, it can be used as oil, okay, or glue also, glue, okay. So it is used as an industrial product to make these products. Okay, maize is used for making these products, sorry, okay, for that. It is called corn in the USA. It is called corn, C-O-R-N, corn in USA. Now, what is the corn? Corn means makai. Corn means makai. It is known as makai, anaj, okay, anna, okay, food, okay, cereal is a food, okay, used as a food crop. Now, the condition for the growth of this maize that we are going to study again, okay. Now, I am rubbing this blackboard. What kind of temperature it needs? Temperature, okay. 18 degrees Celsius to 27 degrees Celsius it needs, okay. Rainfall, it needs from 50 centimeter, okay, to 100 centimeter, okay. Okay. Then soil grows well on alluvial soil. Now alluvial soil is the soil which has been brought down by the rivers, in riverbeds, okay, seabeds, etc. Okay, fine silt, fine mud, okay, fine clay or fine pebbles are brought from the mountains to the plains, okay, which makes this soil very, very fertile. And this soil is basically used for growing all types of crops. Last time only I have explained you, okay. The land needed is a flat land. Flat land is used, okay, flat land is used, okay, and flat land where you get? In the plains, okay. In the world, largest producer is the USA, followed by China, Brazil and Mexico. In India, main producing states in India are Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. Now, after this, we are going to the, okay, this is the third food crop. Now we are going to the fourth food crop, okay. Now we are going to the fourth food crop, that is known as millets. Now millets are basically food for the poor. Millets are basically food for the poor. Now, I'm writing here food for the poor. Now I'm coming to this, okay, why it is called the food for the poor. It's not written in your book, okay. Now millets are also known as sorghum, okay. Millets are also known as sorghum. It is also known as sorghum, okay. Millets and sorghum are grains, okay. Now sorghum is a Genus, genus of plant. And millet is a food grain. Therefore, okay, food grain. Millet is a food grain. Now I want to write it down. Both sorghum and millets are COARS, coarse grain crops. They are both coarse grain crops. Okay, and rich in nutrition like energy, protein, vitamins and minerals. Now, what kind of crop is this one? You want to know. Okay, it is very cheap. Therefore, it is food for the poor. Millets include, okay, jowar, bajra and ragi. Millets are also, okay, known as jowar. Okay, sorry. Jowar, jowar, bajra, bajra, bajra and ragi, ragi, ragi. Now, jowar means white millet. It's known as white millet. Okay. Okay, bajra is known as black millet. Okay, black millet. Okay, or what we call pearl millet, P-E-A-R, pearl millet. Okay. Now ragi is also known as what we call, okay, ragi is also known as, okay, finger millet. Okay, sorry, F-I-N-G-E-R, finger millet, M-I-L-L-E-T, millet. And there is another millet also there. Okay, I want to write about that. Okay, so I'm writing here. There is another type of millet also. This is number 1, this is number 2, this is number 3. In your book you don't find this millet. Okay, the number 4 one is known as arki, A-R-K-E, arki millet. Okay, so this is known as kodo. Kodo millet. It is known as kodo millet. Now these millets are basically used for making rotis. And these are the most important millets or the most prominent millets that we use in our daily lives in rotis, etc. Okay, they are gluten free. Okay, I'm writing here gluten free. Now this is very helpful for you at home also, which is Ayurveda lingo. Just means that they are light and easy to digest. Gluten free means they are light and easy to digest, like a roti. Why you have roti, okay, during the, okay, dinner time? Because it is light and easy to digest. Okay, it also controls diabetes. As ragi roti and jowar roti controls blood sugar, okay, level. So you have to know this, and you can also teach your parents about it. Okay, now millets are also called dry crops. They are also called dry crops. Okay, I'm writing here. They are also known as DRY, dry crops. Why they are known as dry crops? Okay, millets are considered dry crops because they are usually grown in dry conditions. Remember that. They are usually grown in dry conditions. Okay, they can tolerate high temperature and low rainfall. Okay, they can also tolerate higher temperatures. Higher temperature means the degree of hotness or coolness, and low rainfall also. If the rainfall is scanty, doesn't matter. Okay, millets will grow. Millets can grow on poor sandy soil also. Okay, so the soil which is full of sand, it can grow in that sand also. Millet does not need fertile soil. Okay, now we are going for temperature. Okay, we are going for temperature. T-E-M-P-E-R-A-T-U-R-E, temperature. But before going to temperature, I want to tell you one important thing. Okay, you can store millets for a longer period of time in dry conditions also without getting decayed or spoilage also. It does not get spoiled, okay. Now temperature is 26 degrees Celsius to 32 degrees Celsius, okay. Rainfall is 50 to 100 centimeter it needs, okay. Now soil, what type of soil it needs, okay. It can be grow on any kind of poor soil. So sandy soil also it can grow, okay, as well as in poor soil it can grow, okay. Now land, okay, for growing millets you don't need any special kind of land or fertile land, okay. You can no special type of land, okay, no special type of land, okay, is required. In India, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh are the main jowar producers. Jowar means white millet. Rajasthan is the largest producer of bajra because there the temperature is very, very high. It can grow in high temperature conditions as well as less rainfall. So bajra is grown in Rajasthan, okay. Bajra is known as black millets or pearl millets, followed by Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra and Gujarat. Karnataka and Tamil Nadu are the main growers of ragi roti, finger millets, okay. Some ragis is also grown in the hill states of Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand as well as Sikkim as well as in Arunachal Pradesh, okay. Now remember millet, okay. Millet is one of the food crops which gives you vitamins, nutrients as well as, okay, energy giving food, okay. Now today we are having, okay, roti etc. This roti is very good because it controls some of the diabetes, okay, of the patient, okay. So with this, okay, I am coming to the end of this, okay, lesson, that is food crops, okay. Hope you find this lesson useful. Thank you for listening.